tools. I have the people around me. I have CBD medic team around me now to help me to deal with my pain whenever I need it, during a workout, whatever it is, so I can do the most safe alternative way for myself. I believe I have the great people around me to get to where I need to get to in life. And I am very satisfied where I am in life now. And I truly believe going through those tough times.
You got the hands, look at the hands, the way he holds his hands up there, that's funny, right? He's shilling for a medical company now, this fucking idiot. He's always been a puppet, just like fucking all the sports players. Fucking kid, man, unbelievable.
9 years off the field, on the field, has brought me to this point, and I believe I'm on the right path in my life. And it's to be a purpose, to have passion in my life, to have joy in my life, and then to inspire optimal health within myself. I need to do that in order to get to a peak, and then I can bring it to other people, because I know the NFL players are dealing with that type of stuff. They're dealing with pain.
Now this is Rob Gronkowski of the Patriots, one of the most famous players the Patriots have. Broke fucking 9 seasons of record-breaking catches, tackles, etc. So, I mean, up here, people watch football. Everybody knows Rob Gronkowski, for those who don't. Now he's just a fucking shill.
Anyone, people, daily lifestyle, people are dealing with pain. And I needed to walk away because I needed to do what was best for myself at that moment. I truly needed to be selfish for once in my life and walk away. Yes, I'm on the right path to where I am now. And I got a lot farther to go. And I feel great, and I am pain-free. But I truly believe I can get to another level with my body. And I'm just in the first stage right now. And when that time comes down in the future, if I have the desire to play football again, if I feel passionate about football again, if I'm feeling like I need to be out there on the field, I will go back to football. But as of right now, that is not the case. It could be the case in 6 months. It could be the case in 2 years. It could be the case in 3 years. It could be the case in 3 months. But I truly don't see it in the foreseeable future in like a week or a month. And I'm going to, no. And it's just amazing. And I want to do a different chapter of my life right now. And my family's always been in business, and I've always wanted to be a part of business. So this is the opportunity for myself to take care of my health, to take care of my body, mentally and physically, and also at the same time go into business. And with my friend Perry, it's a great opportunity, and it's going into business with what I'm dealing with my experiences. So CBD Medic with Perry and myself, it's just a great opportunity to keep me going. I didn't retire from life, which kind of, I feel like that, you know, like that's what you guys, like I walk around, they're like, Rob, you're retired. Like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I'm not retired from life. Like, I want the joy in life again. I want the passion.
I'm going to fuck people over. Don't worry. I'm going to convince your children and everybody to buy CBD oil and all my marijuana products so I can become a gazillionaire. Fucking ham dog. Christ's sakes.
In life again. And I love to do business. My whole family's been in business, and I'm enjoying it. So that's where I'm at in life, and I'm enjoying it, and it's a good place.
Natalie Koza with Channel 7 in Boston. I'm glad that you're feeling better.
Yes.
You talked about possibly returning to football. Do you think that would be with the Patriots?
Oh, well, I got one. I got 1 year left on my contract, so no matter what, that's going to have to happen. Yes. No.
I think maybe before the year's up, then possibly.
I'm not even sure how the year contract works. I'm pretty sure if I come back in 2 years, I'm still with the Patriots for a year. But like I said, there's not in the foreseeable future of like a week or a month, but maybe down the road, whenever, if I got to have that desire again, I got to have that passion, I got to have that fire, and I got to have that sustainability to know if I go back out there, I can sustain it every week, week in, week out. I'm not going to go out there and be beat the F up, you know, and feeling like crap. That's not the way to live. That's not the way to play football.
Were you, Tom Keegan Boston here, Rob, were you surprised at Albert Luck's retirement, and are you hoping that you can help him out?
You know,
Andrew, I'm sorry.
yes, Andrew Luck was obviously, from what he said, he was clearly in a lot of pain, and I can definitely relate to Andrew Luck in that situation. And there's just one story I want to tell with what NFL players could be dealing with from the field, bringing it to off the field. So in the Super Bowl, about a couple minutes into the second quarter, I caught a pass on the left side, cut over, and the linebacker took me right out, right here in my quad. I flipped in the air, and I knew my quad was done. But I knew it was right there and then. I was like, last game, Super Bowl game, just give it all you have. So, you know,
He's forgetting his lines.
on everything, and I got done with the game. I could barely walk. Now I could barely walk. I'm at the after party. I go to after party like this. I sit down, and I'm just chilling all day, like the rest of the night till like 3 a.m. I try to go to bed. I slept for 5 minutes that night. I couldn't even think. I was in tears in my bed after a Super Bowl victory. It didn't make that much sense to me. And then for 4 weeks, I couldn't even sleep for more than 20 minutes a night after a Super Bowl win. And I was like, damn, like, this sucks. Like, it didn't feel good. In 6 weeks, it was one of the biggest, deepest thigh bruises I ever got. Like, I missed a few games with him, and I was, in the game, I was like, oh, it's whatever. It'll be a 2-week injury. No, this one was deep. I had internal bleeding. I took out 200 milliliters of blood 4 weeks later. And then another week later, even more started flowing in. I took out 500 milliliters of blood. And then I took out 300 more milliliters of blood from my quad. So it's a total of 1,000 milliliters I took out of my quad in the last, over the 4-week period after the Super Bowl. 1,000 milliliters out of the quad. I'm telling you, like, it's not normal. It was like record breaking at the hospital.
I'd have to look it up, but I think 750 milliliters is a pint of fucking blood. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Out of his quad? Jesus Christ. What a bunch of bullshit.
They're like, yeah, I was like, you know, I like to break records. Yeah, which I do. I think I broke records on and off the field nonstop and with injuries and everything. So that's just what I do. So I feel for Andrew Luck, and I feel for him, and that's just a story about what players deal through and how it can affect you off the field too. Imagine the people around you for my 4 weeks just trying to take care of me, and I'm not in a good place, and I like, you know, it just doesn't bring joy to your life. So just had to take a step back and evaluate where I was and how I can recover and become to that level of passion and joy again.
Mike McCarthy from Front Office Sports, as you just described it.
No, this is supposed to be a live news conference, right? Just a fucking live advertisement that's fucking free on the news. It's fucking unbelievable, the shit they pull all the time on the news. People need to wake up to their fucking... This is my local news, right? Jesus.
The NFL has been likened to being in a car crash on every play. How many players in the league do you think take products like this or other cannabis-related products to deal with the pain of playing in this league?
You know, I'm not that sure of how many players do that type of stuff. I was actually really introduced to CBD after football. As you know, it was just made legal by the Farm Bill in 2018, and we're just in 2019. So that's when I was introduced to it. So I'm not typically sure about how many players, if players are using it at all, and that's why we're here today to raise awareness about products like this, because I believe through my experiences, it's the most safe alternative way that a player can deal with pain.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Rob, Jim Johnson from ESPN.
Fucking
So
idiot.
you mentioned before, probably not next week, next month.
Yeah,
You used the words 3 months from now you could be back. And I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But it certainly leads speculation that Rob Gronkowski will be back in the NFL again. What do you think it will take? You said you want to get that fired. You need something to get it back. What will that take to get you back?
Come on.
You know, what will that take? I'm not even sure if that's a possibility. It may be. What it has to take is that desire to know that I want to be back out there on the field. Yes, Physically, I'll be ready. I could play right now if I wanted to play, hands down. I could run fast right now. I'm feeling good. But physically wise, I can do it. Mentally wise, desire wise, it's not there. My mind, my soul keeps telling me you need more time off. And when I feel like my body's top notch, my soul, my mind, mentally and physically, I'm ready, then I would go back to the NFL. If I ever get to that point, I could be mentally and physically ready, I feel like. But if I'm enjoying my life, where I'm at, business-wise, whatever else wise going on, I love to stay active, love to stay fit.